on their live stuff like that. Yep.
Just this field, right?
No, not those two, unfortunately. We got this one and the one over there. So yeah. Yep.
You know, is this like 1A or 1B?
This is 1B. 1B and 2B. So yeah, that's what we're broadcasting. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, we're good. All right. No, that's from like the official stuff like that. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Welcome into the Beer City Cup, Asheville, North Carolina. Once more here on Field 1B. It's Lex United in the white, all white jerseys. Altamont's finest in the black tops and white shorts. It's the over-40 men's second division game. Thank you for watching on Beer City Cup YouTube channel, produced by Triad Soccer City, TSC. A big fan showing here for this over-40 second division game. A lot of families out here, and as the sun has come up, the weather has gotten a lot nicer as well. Pretty chilly this morning. Dew and fog rolling on these turf fields. That one may have clipped a foot. It did there, so it'll be a corner kick. Same ref we've seen for all three of the first games so far. And Beer City Cup is proudly sponsored by Explore Asheville in Buncombe County. Asheville, a beautiful city. If you've not been here, I would definitely recommend coming at some point in your life. Altamont's finest there with a corner kick. We saw an over-30s match in the last game on this field, 1B. Now it's over 40s. One player, or a couple players on the field in the last game were in their 40s. Here, all of them have to be in their 40s by the start of this tournament. Altamont's finest played yesterday evening. They won 3-1 over FC Boone. Lex United played as well. We don't know the scoreline for that one. Four groups of 4 teams here in this over 40. Second division, and this is a Group B matchup. 6 points for a win, 0 for a loss, and 3 for a tie. 1 goal for each goal scored, up to 3. So for 3 goals scored yesterday for Altamont's finest, they have 9 points. And we don't know what the scoreline was for Lex United. A long weekend for these teams as they'll play every team in their group. The top 2 will advance to the knockouts on Sunday. Final 2 group games here today. Here's a dink in from Altamont's finest. So we won't see many of the over 50s or over 60 or 65s here on these main fields. There are games going on, and those games are probably the slower games on the schedule. We won't see many here on these main fields. Over 40s second division is the oldest age that we'll get to. Oh, it went through the legs there. And a mad scramble to just fend off the attack. For Lex United. Patrick Benta was in on it, and the challenge late was from Scott Papas, excuse me. Scott Papas subbing off now. What a beautiful day it is. It is warming up nicely. Cross in from Altamont's finest. Up for a goal kick. And if you're parched already here, or you're thinking at home that you could use a soda, Devil's Foot, all natural, low sugar beverages, 100% certified organic, and it's local to Asheville. If you're in the Asheville area, I would recommend getting a very healthy soda. And if you're more into the alcohol, well then Sierra Nevada, one of the most successful independent breweries in the country. And you can find it in your local beer aisle or alcohol aisle at your grocery store or the ABC store. Strong challenge in there from Altamont's finest, and now not much bodies forward. And the over-40s can provide a lot of action. So far, not much. Been a pretty slow start for both of these teams. So a couple subs. And the beautiful thing about the Beer City Cup is females are allowed on the roster, and 2 females entering for Altamont's finest. There's a co-ed division as well, Premier and Second Division. Ron Eisman in goal for Lex United. He's got a ball cap on, almost like the old style of goalkeepers in the Premier League or English football tier. He is the oldest player on Lex United roster and on the field right now. 53 years old, the goalkeeper of Eisman. Tall frame for Eisman as well, talking about the goalkeeper for Lex United. Been a lot of battles in the middle of the field. Altamont's finest. Here's a strike. Long-range effort saved. By Eisman. Oh, stolen back quickly by Altamont's finest. Not with the numbers right now. Cleared away by Lex United. Nice combination from the Altamont's goalkeeper. Pink shorts with the red shirt. You can't miss him with those shorts on. Reminder, 25-minute halves here at the Beer City Cup. So a chance just missed there. Altamont's finest. Entering the game, Mike Anderson for Altamont's finest. He just had a birthday yesterday, August 29th. Happy belated birthday to him. They played yesterday here, spending his birthday weekend in Asheville. And Explore Asheville, a very big sponsor of the Beer City Cup, and we want to promote them as well. Asheville, a beautiful city. And their recovery since Hurricane Helene in September has been amazing. There is Anderson, the birthday boy for the weekend, trying to lead his team to glory and the prize at the end of the tournament. And you might be wondering, what are the prizes? Well, for the Over-40 second division, there is no cash prize. There is an entry fee of $900 or so, and you do get a reward. You'll get a discount on your admission to the Nashville Beer City Cup, which comes in November 8th and 9th. The last one on the calendar for Beer City Cup this year, 5 total. Asheville being the home and the origin of the Beer City Cup, which is why it holds a close place in the heart of the Beer City Cup faithful. Once again, if you don't follow Beer City Cup on social media and you're watching on, I would recommend catch all the highlights, news, topics, score lines, and more online as this tournament gets underway here on this Saturday morning. Twelve divisions in action this weekend. A lot of player coaches here for the teams at the Beer City Cup. Both these teams with pretty big benches. Eight substitutions, or 8 subs, I might say, on the side for Altamont's finest. 6 for Lex United. Trying to save it. Does not there. It'll be another throw in for Altamont's finest. North Carolina adults Soccer Association, big in this tournament as well. A lot of teams from a lot of different competitions all converging here for the cash prize and for the love of the game. The ball that is being played with, proudly sponsored by Flight as well. Flight, a jersey sponsor, sponsoring the ball this weekend as well. Really growing up and growing as a company is Flight. Take a look at their website or social medias as well. Proud sponsor of the Beer City Cup here in Asheville. Also, shout out to the production crew of Triad Soccer City. If you don't follow the Triad Soccer City socials, make sure you do. Catch all the content to all these soccer tournaments that you might not have known about or now do. Won by Altamont's finest, but given away right back into the feet of Eastman. There's no restriction as well on how far the goalkeeper can play the ball on goal kicks and such. So Lex United now on the break. Ball stays inbounds, kept in there. O'Brien. Cross, back post. Oh, and the header just strays wide. First chance we've honestly seen maybe this whole game. There was a couple shots from Altamont's finest. Hopefully all the viewers are staying awake. It's been a pretty slow start to this game, a pretty dry start as well. If you need some eye drops to wake up and or some coffee as well, don't you worry, we promise goals. This is an exciting tournament for goals, and so far we haven't seen a goal yet. We had 5 in the first game here on field 1B. Over on 2B, there was 10 on that a 6-4 game over there. So plenty more, or doubled what we had over here of 5 goals. So definitely goals, but this over 40 second division not providing a breakthrough yet on this Saturday morning. Great touch there. Altamont's finest now had a chance, but four minutes now before halftime. The 25 usually go by pretty fast, but it just kind of felt like this half has dragged on a little bit, maybe with the lack of action. Ball just bouncing back and forth like a ping pong paddle, like that old retro game Pong. Anybody remembers that at home, they'll know what I'm talking about. That's really all we've seen. This one's hit sky high. Sun right in their eyes there. This left side of the field, dangerous. Sun a little bit higher now, but still in the view if that ball goes up higher. So some subs from both teams, 3 for Altamont's finest and 1 for Lex United. Throw in that never came in bounds, so ref will say it's going to be a redo. That play basically never happened, said head referee. They're just going to redo that one. That's the story of this game so far. Just nothing going right for either team. If you need something to wake you up, Sierra Nevada IPA, that might be calling your name. One of the biggest and most successful independent breweries, owned by Ken Grossman here in the U.S. It's family owned as well. It's in your grocery store. I know you can find it at Harris Teeter. I've seen it there before. Sierra Nevada IPA. They follow their passions just as you should. Live life as you dream. They're a proud sponsor of the Beer City Cup. As for the producers, Triad Soccer City always says, live it, relive it, and replay it. I'm not sure there's been much to replay in this game, but there'll be a lot more action in the first half. We didn't see any goals in the second half of our first game here on field 1B. So no goals in the last 50 minutes almost as we crawl to halftime. Altamont's finest with a chance there. Long ball in, Lex United trying to corral it, get something from it. Altamont's finest had maybe a numerical advantage. Oh, and a chance potentially there. And that will probably just about do it for this first half. Beer City Cup, the nation's premier adult soccer tournament. And an exciting weekend so far. It will be, as this weekend keeps going, cleared away once more. If you see some players to the left of your screen in the red jerseys with the blue shorts, those are Panama Over-40 legends. They're part of the premier in this Over-40. There's a couple of them right there. They'll be on field 2B later on this afternoon before the break. Always cool to see some international players here. But when it's headed on, Lex United got there first. And that ball was slammed by James Ray. And there's the 2 puffs of the whistle for halftime. And we're gridlocked. The grid has not been broken. It's been a pretty dull first half, but we're going to look for more action here in the second half. Stay tuned for Altamont's finest versus Lex United here on Beer City Cup YouTube channel. Live it, relive it. Live it, relive it. Keep playing. That's it. That's our motto. That's the one. I'm calling it. Welcome back here to the Beer City Cup. Asheville, North Carolina, the host for this weekend. In the black jerseys, it's Altamont's finest. It's Lex United in the white. And in net for Altamont's finest, we have another ball cap. And it's for the keeper looking into the sun. So now Ron Eastman for Lex United has taken off his white ball cap. And it is the goalkeeper for Altamont's finest, Simon Pugh. Let's hope we have more action than we had in the first half. No goals in that first half. Altamonte finest, nice turn there. Oh, that's a dive and a half. Ref was not looking for anything there. Trying to grab at something, or Altamont's finest. And you never know which way the ref might go. The ref has been very good today, not calling many fouls. Not many fouls to call. Once again, 25-minute halves here at the Beer City Cup. Just starting the second 25. You get 6 points for a win, 3 for a tie, 0 for a loss. Every goal you score is 1 point up to 3, and you get a point for a shutout. Right now, both teams sitting at 4 points from this game. Altamont's finest won yesterday and scored 3 goals, gave up 1. I mean, they sit at 9 points right now. Altamont's finest trying to almost guarantee themselves a spot in the quarterfinals. 16 teams in this over-40 second division. A win would really secure their spot in the top 2 of their group of 4. A third of 3 match days or games played for this Group B affair of over-40 second division is later today. Games going on everywhere here at the Buncombe Sports Complex. Many fields here, and they're all being used, that's for sure, for this Beer City Cup. If you're here in the Asheville area listening to this, then you're already thinking about lunch, which I am. Barbecue Bear Smokehouse, the official UNC Asheville barbecue. Try it out. Established in 2020, already one of Asheville's favorites locations. Proud sponsor of the Beer City Cup. Flight Sports, a big sponsor as well, sponsoring the game ball for this year's tournament. Altamont's finest, nice little nifty move there. Cleared away though for the moment. Vanoli was there. The green headband, you can't miss Vanoli. Daniel Vanoli, that is. But while we have a break in the action, Beer City Cup, if you don't follow them on social medias, follow them to get all the updates, all the content. Especially for the knockouts when the money starts being passed out tomorrow afternoon. Strong challenge in there, and it's cleared all the way back to the back line of Lex United. Lex United now with a chance. It's well defended, though. Right at the top of the box. Not many saves. I'm not quite sure if there's been a save by either goalkeeper today. There might have been a couple. That one is into the hands of Eastman, but I was going outside of the frame. So we don't have any official stat keepers, but I don't know what the official stats would be in terms of saves. Lex United now on the break, both sliding at the same time. As a reminder, slide tackles are allowed except in the co-ed division, and males cannot slide against women. So the reason that is important is there are 2 females now on the field for Altamont's finest. You can have females on your team.
Keep it up, Black.
And you can have an unlimited roster as well. No limit on the amount of guest players you can have on your team. Oh, nifty little touch there. Touch around the defender, shot deflected off 3 bodies there for Lex United and cleared out barely. We'll take a look at that potential handball. Looks like it might hit 2 hands there, who knows? It's such quick action, but yeah, definitely worth a shout there. But only one referee here at the Beer City Cup. Here's a chance right into the hands of Eastman and collects it. Does the 53-year-old. Long cross in back post over the crossbar. And an extra foot on the goal instead of 7 being 8 for a regulation goal. That one might have been in the back of the net. But we'll never know, will we? Just barely. As we take another look at it. Really out of nothing, and that's what this game has been. Just barely over the crossbar and stay knotted at 0 goals each. I promised goals early on, and I've let everyone down so far. We haven't seen a single one yet. I'd like to give a big shout out to our producers, Triad Soccer City, TSC, the motto, live it, relive it, replay it. That's what we're living by today, as here's a nice play in for Altamont's finest, and they will get a corner kick. Quick corner taken. TSC TV. Live it, relive it, repeat it. Strong challenge in there. Trying to save it, he does here. Couldn't connect to Rafia. Good effort though from Zachary Patrick. Very nice name, as I'm Zachary as well. So it's always cool when you see people have your name. Zachary Buttrite. Looking for a nickname. Anybody's got any ideas? We'll get there eventually. As for right now, it's still knotted. Looking for movement off the ball is Altamont's finest. They lost it. It's a throw-in for Altamont's finest. Once again, crowds really good for this over 40 second division. Crowds really good all over the complex as well. So a long throw in, not into the sun. Altamont's finest now. Right around the PK spot. Oh, it bounces. Altamont's finest hits the post. Does it go in? Referee's looking. He says, yes, it does. Lights, camera, action. We have a breakthrough. And let's take another look at it here. Just falls right to the feet. And you can't miss from there. So Altamont's finest trying to book their place in the quarterfinals almost. Lex United though, trying to return it. That one is skied. And mind you, this would not lock up Altamont's finest spot in the quarterfinals, but it would be a very good guarantee, as they would have 2 wins out of 2 and some goals to add as well. Altamont's finest, also named Smush FC. Not sure what relation that is. And right in front of us here in the broadcast area, Zachary Patrick just took that one to the head. Put his body on the line for Lex United. A lot of teams staying around as well, knowing their games are coming up. As mentioned earlier, the Panama Legends sitting over to our left. There's also a couple other teams scattered around here as games happen quickly here. 50-minute games with a 5-minute halftime, and then about a 10-minute break in between games, and we're back at it. 2 more games here before this morning session ends, up into the high air of Asheville, North Carolina, and it's collected by Eastman. Punt from Lex United. Beer City Cup Asheville is followed by Beer City Cup Nashville in November 8th and 9th, coming up in a couple of months. But Beer City Cup would like to thank their sponsors of Flight Sports sponsoring the game ball this weekend. Explore Asheville. The great city of Asheville recovered so nicely after Hurricane Helene. Here's Lex United trying to get on the end of it. That one bounced past the keeper, and it was dealt with by the defender, but an odd situation there. Could have been an equalizer for Lex United. Cross in, and the keeper there calls it and collects it, and trying to get an early punt off to his teammate. hit a little bit too much side spin, unable to control it there. If you're looking for a sweet and sugary drink, but with not all the sugar and the calories, then look to Devil's Foot, 100% certified organic, low sugar soda, local to the Asheville area. Altamont's finest has really started to connect a couple of passes ever since they scored their first goal, and even before. Shot deflected off the player that was just laying on the ground, taken out by the sliding challenge to keep possession for Altamonte's finest. So a couple changes. For both teams. And the play on the ground, like I said, for Lex United, stretching out to make that block. About 10 minutes left here in this second half. Game number 3 on field 1B today. Game number 2 of the group stage for both these teams. Crossing from Altamont's finest. That was a good ball in, really direct, but too much power put in by the attacking player. Lex United now. Something out of nothing. Shot, though. Leaves something to be desired. Wish he would have that one back, I'm sure. Lex United connecting now. Fair challenge, says the referee, trying to catch him off his line. Iceman, though, with his big frame, was able to get there. Almost standing the height of the goal. He's probably, I'd guess, 6'6", maybe 7 foot high are the goals. Two defenders there for Altamont's finest. Strike, never had the curl though from Lex United and Patrick Benta. That's 25. Altamonte's finest with a chance here, left it. Now a great opportunity, just couldn't find the top left corner. Altamont's finest looks like they might be changing their formation a little bit. Maybe a little bit more defensive. They've had control here in the second half. Lex United just looking for any sort of breakthrough. And there might be an opportunity for it. Shot, but right into the hands. Lex United coming out of nowhere. And that's what makes differences. That's what makes the differences in these small-sided games, 8v8 here at Beer City Cup. Lex United, though, they might get punished for not scoring that goal. They've got 5 minutes to make a difference and tie this game up. Altamont's finest trying to keep their tournament in good spirits with 2 wins out of 2. Big, powerful header there from the center back of Altamont.
Más de 40.
So we've seen a goal here. Altamont's finest lead 1-0. There's the birthday boy weekend. And he scored a goal on his birthday weekend for Anderson. Mike Anderson. Doubles the lead and gives himself a little late birthday present. So 2-0 now for Altamont's finest, and they look like they're on a charge. Remember, 3 goals, you get 3 points. 2 goals, 2 points. It's a max of 3. Altamont's finest would love to get another goal, and they could get maximum amount of points from this game if they get a clean sheet as well. Point for a clean sheet, 3 points potentially for each goal scored. That would be a max of 10 points right now. They sit at 9. And there is the goal scorer for the second goal for Altamont's finest. You can't miss Anderson there with the long beard. Almost looks like from the Carolina Hurricanes and San Jose Sharks.
Let's go. 2 minutes.
The hockey player with the long beard, if anybody watches hockey. The bruiser
Can we find Heitham?
that he was.
Or Sean? Yeah. Good idea. Who's there? Yes. Yes.
So closing in on about 1 minute. left in the regulation 50. Goalkeeper for Altamont United throws off the hat. Says he doesn't need it for this last minute and a half.
No turn. Good.
Ooh, Lex United with a nice flick on there, but just did not connect completely. Goalkeeper for Altamont United, or excuse me, Altamont's finest. The hat might have been helping him. You know, he's got a bald head there, you know, and with the sun like that, getting a little sunburn maybe. But the hat helping him. Altamont's finest now on the attack again. Reminder, every goal could result in a point, and Altamont's finest looking for one more. Altamont's finest. Oh, with a great chance. He scored in the back goal. That one doesn't count, though. And there are the three huffs of the whistle from the center referee. It's 2-0 in favor of Altamont's finest. They take it over Lex United in a very lackluster game. But we saw goals in the second half. That was a plus from the first. For us here in Asheville for the Beer City Cup, we'll be back with our next game here very shortly. As for our sponsors, TSC, Triad Soccer City, the producers, Sierra Nevada, one of our sponsors, Devil's Foot, Flight, Explore Asheville, and Barbecue Bear Smokehouse. We thank you, and we will be right back.